live your life in accordance to God's will. In other words, align yourself well in the prophetic word. Don't live anyhow. Don't be a liar. Don't cut corners. Don't be stealing, because it can cut off the manifestation of the prophetic word of your life. Maybe God has said to you that you're going to be working in one of the big companies in this country, right? And then you were employed in that company, in a company that was huge, but God had a bigger plan for you. Then you entered there. Within 2 years, you started stealing money from there, and then you were sacked from work. Now, do you think that the manifestation of that prophetic word will come to pass? Listen, prophetic words are relative. There was a prophecy that Mary was going to carry Jesus Christ as a virgin. So if Mary made a mistake and she was de-virginized by her boyfriend Joseph, God will change the prophetic word and look for another virgin. That's what people don't know. So the caveat on that prophetic word was that she has to be a virgin. If not, the virgin birth cannot happen. So if Mary was going about living anyhow, guess what? The prophetic word will pass by her. Do you know that Joseph had a dream? He saw all his brothers bow down to him. So he was going to be honored by his brethren. But remember, he received first elevation. First one was a test. In the first elevation, he was made the head of the servants of Potiphar's house. Because Potiphar realized that anytime Joseph touched something, the thing was prospering. He said, no, Joseph, I'll take you far. And Potiphar's wife started playing advances. At night she would wear 90, transparent one, and come to Joseph. Potiphar was a very busy man. So he doesn't usually come home because he has to run affairs. He was one of the closest to Pharaoh. So it was also always, Egypt was a very huge kingdom. So Potiphar's wife was not being satisfied by Potiphar. I'm sure Potiphar has sexual weakness. I'm sure. So if you realize that, Charlie, the guy know the fire well. Anytime you can say my breath, 2 minutes is gone. So now Joseph had free lapopo. Tell somebody free lapopo. This one, there's no CCTV camera there. Joseph can quickly finish wear his drawers, and then he just moves out. It will be a secret between them for a very long time, and they may even continue. And he'll get more favors. Potiphar's wife will give him more money. But look. Because he knew that this was not the full manifestation of the prophetic word, and because he feared God. Guess what? He said, how can I do such great wickedness before God? So he considered God. Yesterday I was in a church and then I prophesied to one young man there. And the other part of the prophetic word I gave to the Holy Ghost actually said, I should say it to his pastor, so his pastor will tell him. The guy has a bright future, but his problem is women and alcohol. And his pastor was confirming. He said the guy can drink. Young guy. Women. Listen, I don't care the prophetic word on your life. Listen to me. I don't care the prophetic word upon your life. They can tell you that you'll be richer than despite. Despite your riches over despite. You won't see anything happen. I'm telling you, you go down. It doesn't matter who you are. Sexual immorality will bring you down. So yesterday the Holy Ghost told me he slept with the wrong woman. And that was he just came down. Just like that. Was gone. Everything has scattered. Listen to me. You have to live your life well. Be a faithful husband. Be a faithful boyfriend. Be a faithful girlfriend. Don't trick people. Don't cheat people. Walk in holiness and purity whilst you're waiting for the prophetic word. Because some people have great works hanging upon their lives, but they are living anyhow. They are eating anyhow. Listen, at a point, one thing you need to check in your life is your health. I'm telling you something serious. One man said, every 10 years of your life, you have to review your health. Every 10 years of your life, you have to renew. So you have to increase the disciplines on how to keep your health. When you cross 30, you have to be very careful what you are eating and the time you are eating. Because if you don't discipline this stomach, there's going to be problems for you. Eating anything, fufu, goat meat at any time, you have a prophecy upon your life. What they read upon Chinam. Some of you have never fasted about a prophetic word before. But you see, live well to aid the prophetic word to be fulfilled.